We are the Marsons, and we're spending 5 days in Charleston, South Carolina. We're going to get to explore the city. Say I learned more about American enslavement history today than it ever did in school.
I agree.
Don't watch it. Slip right there.
This is Rainbow Road. The USS Yorktown, the USS Laffey. That was really honoring to be a part of that, being the presidents of so many events.
Yeah, so it was technically a Veterans Day program that the boys got to be a part of.
Fort Sumter, Fort Moultrie,
Protect
and preserve.
and preserve.
and more. So come along with us and come on for the ride.
There's a jacket over there.
Murph. All right, everybody's fed and watered. Now it's time for what?
Charleston!
We gotta go get packed. All right, we gotta throw them in.
Hey, buckle up, people. No, don't have to buckle up.
Get your books. All right, we are on our way to Charleston, South Carolina. We're gonna spend 5 days down there. This is a trip that we've been wanting to do for 3 years. Been talking about it, hadn't been able to swing it. We are going specifically to see the USS Yorktown, which is a World War II aircraft carrier. Going to see Fort Sumter. A whole lot of histories in that area. Gonna check out some stuff. It's the foodie capital of the U.S. is what we've been told. So we're all foodies. Looking forward to experiencing it. What y'all think, guys? Excited? We love it. It is also Kylie's birthday. Will be Monday, so we're going to experience that. Do something for her birthday down there, and also
Thrift store shopping.
thrift store shopping. Yeah. The aircraft carrier has a memorial on Saturday, December 7th, for honoring Pearl Harbor. And we're going to get to experience that just like we did last year at USS Alabama in Mobile. So this is our first aircraft carrier, World War II, and also we're going to see the USS Laffey, which is a destroyer. So we're about to get on the road, follow us along, and see how it goes. Love y'all.
The plane was flying close enough to the mountains that from his perch in the nose of the bomber, Jake could see people on the ground. When they saw the plane pass overhead, the people...
We're on our way to Charleston, and it's going to go over what we brought with us on the trip.
So we're going to a place where there's a lot of foodie restaurants. We're all big into trying all kinds of stuff, but we're still bringing stuff from home with us. We're bringing our raw milk. You cooked what?
I cooked a whole chicken yesterday and then pulled it apart and threw together a chicken salad. It's in the cooler. We brought all of our Mackie Meadows, like tinctures and elderberry syrups and stuff, because I've apparently picked up some kind of bug this past week and it's hitting me now. And so there's a few of those in the cooler. We got, like Josh said, our raw milk. I brought my own coffee.
Boston butt.
We have a frozen Boston butt in the cooler. We brought a crock pot. My sister made us a loaf of sourdough bread to carry with us. And then we've got all of our healthy snacks and stuff that I've like picked up from the store.
Boiled eggs.
Oh yeah, we boiled some eggs yesterday. Those are in the cooler. Just ways to not only save money, but to eat healthier while we're on the road and away from home, and just get that good food that we raise. So
we are just now outside of Atlanta. We got what, 4 more hours to go?
5
more hours? Yeah, 5 more hours. We'll get there shortly. It's snack time.
It's chocolate bread.
This.
After we eat, do you want biscuits or chips?
Look at that sourdough bread. Oh my goodness.
I just want that too.
So we are about, what, 8 minutes in?
Yeah.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. 8 minutes into the trip. We're 8 minutes from our hotel.
Oh, Lordy. We are about, what did we say, 9 hours or 8 hours? We're 8 hours into our trip. It's been a very long trip. We've only stopped twice. Well, 3 times because we just stopped. We stopped and pulled over at a gas station and we ate some of that chicken salad for lunch. Then we stopped about 3 hours ago at a Walmart and just walked because it was raining. We couldn't go to a park or anything like that. So we found a Walmart and we just went in and we walked. We obviously got a few things that we needed for the room and stuff, but mainly just wanted to walk because we hadn't stretched in a long time. And then about 10 minutes ago we stopped and we got gas. Josh was the only one that got out there. So we've really pushed it hard as far as not getting out a lot, which we're not used to doing on trips.
Yeah.
We are usually like, you can't even see Josh but we're used to on trips getting out and like making stops on the way, the thrift store shops or different, traditions that we do, especially when we go down to the beach. And this trip was a whole lot different. We did not do that. So I know.
Because we can.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a long day of traveling. It takes a long time to get here. You wouldn't think that. But we're going to just get to the room tonight and get settled in. That's the plan.
About to go across the bridge.
We're about to go over the bridge. And
guys, y'all wait. Here it is. Alright, there we are, guys.
Can I zoom in?
I think you can.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
That's the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think I missed it. Yeah, I missed it, guys.
You missed the bridge?
Head south on I-26 East.
It's supposed to be up there.
Continue on I-26 East for half a mile.
Yeah, we're rerouting. It's 7 more minutes in the car.
We gotta get back on that bridge.
In a 1/4 mile, merge onto US 17 North Arthur Radcliffe.
Oh, they
Jr.
synced
Bridge.
up. Nice. Like a robot.
Alright, roll the window down.
But I think I said the ferry boat that takes you to Fort Sumter. That's it. That was the triangle thing?
No.
You're gonna go right.
Close to it.
You know the USS Alabama? It's smaller. They're faster. What they used the destroyers for was to sink submarines and escort.
Your
I
destination
think we
is
have to
on the
pay to
right.
park every day.
Daddy can't even push it
What
in.
floor?
I can't even get in.
It's so
I'm
warm
filming
here.
too, Daddy.
You're filming too?
I'm so happy it's so warm.
Yeah.
517, I think is what it is.
And we're heading to our hotel.
Home sweet home for the next 5 days.
Look like a-
You hold the door.
We got this feeling.
All right, we're wrapping it up for tonight. We're unpacked, got showers, trying to get a game plan for tomorrow. It's 90% chance of rain. Not sure what we're gonna get into yet. We'll see what it holds tomorrow. May see some plantation houses. I don't know. See you tomorrow. All right, so it's day 2. We're here at Charles Pinckney house. He was one of the signers of the U.S. Constitution. We're gonna go check it out, see what we can do. It's gonna be raining all day today, so we're kind of winging it, trying to do what we can that's indoor related. So we're gonna hit up a few plantation houses and maybe go to the Boone's Hall, which is across the road here. Hit it next, but we're gonna get out and go see what's what here. Look at all them trees. Wow, those are old.
Charleston has played a rich and varied role in America's history as a defender of America's birth, home to founding fathers, trade center, igniter of civil strife, and coastal defense link. Fort Moultrie on Sullivan Island at the mouth of Charleston Harbor was the site of a Revolutionary War battle in which Patriot troops repulsed the invading British Navy guarding Charleston for nearly 200 years. Fort Moultrie traces American coastal defenses from the nation's birth through World War II. In 1779, at the age of 21, he was elected to represent Christ Church Parish in the General Assembly of South Carolina. Over the next 42 years, he held many offices at the local, state, and national level. The Constitutional Convention convened in May of 1787 to address the ineffective and weakening Articles of Confederation. While Charles Pinckney was one of the youngest delegates in attendance, he made huge contributions to the content of the United States Constitution. There were
Oh man.
That stinks. I bet it's like the houses though in Georgia. Somebody in the 1860s tore his house down and built this one.
Oh, is that the original?
No. Isn't that what we read in business?
Yes, look. I was right over there at the bank.
Guys, look at that! Look at them trees. Is that a fire pit?
He had a
Go this way.
umbrella for the next one for sure.
I bet that was a big tree.
Oh, it died. Oh, man, Sneak Farm represents over 200 years of agricultural use, but the farming era ended with the sale and development of 687 acres in the 1960s. That's all that said, those subdivisions back there.
Jeez.
It became residential subdivisions, a country club, and a golf course.
So that was kind of a bust. The house was closed, but we got to see the grounds and the trees and all that. That was pretty. The original house was not there.
That's not the original
That's
house.
not the original
That
house.
house was rebuilt where the original house was. So that was interesting to learn.
So now we're about to go across the road to the Boone's Hall Plantation and about to do a tour of it. A guided tour and learn about what's going on over there. It's actually a functioning farm still today, from what I read. So,
Which is great.
yeah, about to head over there and check that out. Get out.
We just got our tickets. This is the map. And then we got a scavenger hunt to do while we're here with the kids. People are here for it raining.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen Spanish Moss yet?
Yep. Yes.
We are on our way to tour the house.
Come on down.
From Alabama, where's that banjo? Pictures and videos from the top. Outside, you take all you want. The owner's allowance to step back in time, meet the stories of the time, see the furnishings of the time.
All right, so what do we think about the Boone Hall tour?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Learned a lot and have a whole lot of respect for the
Owners.
owners because they're farmers. And they put all of this in a trust so that the developers couldn't come and get it.
Turned down $200 million. Wow.
And so as farmers, seeing all of the land going to developers, yeah, that was amazing to hear.
And we gotta go this way. How do we get out of here?
Don't cross the bear.
We're in a maze right now. Just look at this.
I know.
So yeah, highly recommend coming here. Very educational. And we hadn't even hit the tip of the iceberg yet. We're about to go do another tour.
want this umbrella, I guess, just because it is spitting a little bit of rain. Are you going to do this in that backyard?
Do we need to start saying Marco Polo? Alright, so we just got done touring the Boone's house, and it was very educational. Highly recommended if you come here to do it. We couldn't film in there. They wouldn't allow it because of privacy. But what'd you think about it?
I loved it. Just learning the history on it, and the owners now are farmers, and so they understand the importance of history and land and farming. And so he actually passed away 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
And had developers come in and laying all this money at his feet, and he said, no, I'm not going to do it. Your money's worth nothing to me, to the amount of history that's here and what the land means. And he actually had everything put into a trust before he died, so it can't be touched. And
600 acres of roughly?
700, I think.
700.
Yeah, over 700 acres. It was 4,000.
Yeah.
And so on the outskirts of this, you've got all of the subdivisions and developments and stuff. So that in itself for me was just huge, because as a farmer who hates seeing all this land going away that's been farmed for generations, that was huge. So really a lot of respect for the owners now and what they did to make sure that this was secure for history.
So we are now about to go do a gula presentation here. Learn about it, about the enslaved peoples in this area. So go check it out.
The word gula is actually a Hebrew word. It means redeemed or redemption. A gula person is an African American. Unload their cargo. They spent a few nights in the wilderness. They wanted to strip away any and everything that would remind them of their homeland. Because you had 7 different tribes, they identified by the way they did their hair. To the watermelon as the August ham. So when they were out there, they go in search of the August ham. They would have markers on there to let them know if it was safe to continue on with their journey. They got something called a butcher's broom. They will tell you how to use these things medicinally to heal your body. So today I'm going to talk about a couple of herbs that I brought with me. How many know for every pharmaceutical that there's a natural herb? No, I don't have any book or anything written down about these right here. When the ancestors were training, they say, your people between you, you don't write anything down. People didn't understand why they did that. They did it because it was against the law for them to read or write. So you ever hear people say, better to be safe than sorry? So that is the reason they did it. So it was a tradition, they continued to pass it on. Now that I am trained in my Pinckney, I don't tell them that. It's up to them if they want to write anything down. You see? However, the book is already written. They already have a book out there from beginning of time. It tells you about all of the natural herbs and things and how to use them. Do anybody know what the book is? The Bible. Genesis, Jeremiah, Revelation, all through the Bible, it tell you about the natural herbs. It tells you how to use them. So if you think about anything, you remember when Jesus was born, they came bearing gifts. 2 powerful herbs, they give you right there. When Jesus was born, so that lets you know the herbs were always here. The healing medicine was already here. This right here is good for asthma, bronchitis, upper respiratory illness, and things like that. Growing up with asthma, this is the only thing I ever use. My asthma is so well under control, I barely ever have a flare up. You see? So now, in South Carolina, they say this one is illegal because they say it has the same potency as marijuana. I don't know how true it is, but it is all around. These are sassafras root. Sassafras is highly inflammatory, good for aches and pain because it helps with circulation. It's like a natural blood thinner. I often tell people if you're on liver knocks, Poogan or something like that, you gotta be careful how you use them because in the natural state, it is very powerful. So now, sassafras is another thing that they say is illegal. They don't want you to have it. It has sarsaparilla in there, and they say sarsaparilla has a carcinogen that causes cancer. I don't know how true that is. I just know in my family, in my community, we are using them all our life. There's a lot of elderly people in my community. One of my great aunts, she passed about a month ago. It was close to her birthday, so they buried her on her birthday, and she was 104 years old. So these are the only things she ever used. So if it ever bothered her, I don't know. She always used them all her life. Kumbaya, kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya, kumbaya.
So in 1941 to 42, he brings 32 quality racehorses here. One of them is an Irish long distance champion by the name of Prince Quillam. He has to sell acres off to pay his debts. Boone Hall, when they bought it, was 4,200 acres.
Preserved in their original location. These cabins were constructed and occupied by enslaved people using bricks, mortar, and tile, handcrafted from raw materials found on the plantation. At the end of the American Civil War, a number of formerly enslaved people and their descendants lived in these cabins and worked on the plantation. Look up, tall.
They also had the most slaves. Just before the Civil War, there were about 300 enslaved people on this plantation. About half of them living in these brick buildings, the other half living in the wooden ones that would have been out in the field as well. So
Women and children developed an underground culture through which they affirmed their humanity. They gathered in the evenings to tell stories, sing, and make history. Opposition to slavery had risen substantially in the North.
Sit down.
Many slaves had escaped the North utilizing the Underground Railroad network, which resulted in the future.
Could have built slave cabins anywhere, but they chose this very unusual location in front of the house and along the Oak LA. And folks, they lived lives of complete and utter drudgery. Most seasons they were in the fields from sun up to sundown, or as they would have said, from can't see to can't see.
So it's not raining anymore, thankfully. So we just got done with the enslavement tour, and I would say I learned more about American enslavement history today than it ever did in school.
I agree.
I
was very into it.
Humbling. Yeah.
And I'm more of a shy person, and I usually don't ask questions, but I ask questions. And that was very, very good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is a great place to come.
Yeah.
For our first stop in Charleston.
Yeah.
First place we went. Well, second place. The Pinckney House.
The Pinckney House.
Whatever his name, Charles Pinckney. Yeah. That didn't really learn anything. But here, we learned some stuff. Exploring the gardens.
The smokehouse.
The smokehouse.
Look at that. Our meat was cured and then stored for year-round consumption. It was constructed by slaves with bricks from Boone Hall's fish yard. The bricks are arranged in the header barn century for tightly curved walls. It's a hide hole. Atticus.
They say something about this?
It was on their scavenger hunt. Atticus, come. What?
So the angel oak tree that we're going to see is one of these, and it's so much bigger. I think its canopy is like 1 to 2 acres. Look at that branch. So this out here is where the Notebook scene was filmed? I think that's what he said. Alright, so we're at Sullivan's Island. We're going to go tour Fort Moultrie, and it's like a Civil War fort. Got a lot of history there. We're at getting some food first. The coop. We'll get some sandwiches real quick, get something in our stomach. We're going to eat some breakfast. And then we'll go tour the fort. Alright, so we got our food. We're here at the fort. Wasn't able to bring food in there to eat. But I learned that this place is named after a Revolutionary War general, General Moultrie, and he's buried somewhere here. But we're eating now. Got some Low Country Kettle pimento cheese chips. They're really good. Mustard barbecue sauce. And then what, you got fried pickle? Just got some sandwiches. How's your sandwich, Kai?
It's really good.
Y'all's?
Good.
Yeah, so now we're filling our tummies, then we're gonna go explore. Hey guys, that right there is a modernized part of the fort that was used to watch out for
World
War II. Yes,
Nazis.
they watched for Nazi submarines from up here. Ordnance storeroom.
Everybody, we can get Park Hill, and what is the man?
Let's start this way and go around.
I didn't.
find at Redstone Hospital, Bryce Moultrie.
This is where they store ammunition.
They're still building these to this day, guys, and we use stuff like this.
Been up there to the big yellow building.
What you got in here?
Okay. When you get up there, you can walk up on top and look around, but as you come down, there's a little door off to the side.
Follow it.
Follow it.
It takes you downstairs. It takes you into an old World War II command center.
Really?
It's absolutely amazing. We were just
We weren't expecting it.
Yeah, it was not what we expected.
There's like, you go down and then you go down another set of, you turn and you go down and you're like going, where are we going? There's this big metal door.
Yeah, big airlock.
And you're still going, what am I about to open? And then it turns into something completely
Then you walk into the 1940s.
Exactly.
Really?
With the music and everything.
We're heading that direction. Thank you.
We can't, hopefully we didn't oversell it, but it was pretty remarkable.
Thank you. Go check out the World War II.
I took a picture of that humongous cannon. Fort Sumter!
Fort Sumter. That's where we're going to be going Monday.
Got it? What's the face so much plastic? Another one. Another one.
They kept gun shells in there.
Down underneath that, which is fantastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some guy told us, and wouldn't have known it's there. It's worth every good. There's a
Really neat.
there's a stairway that goes down like 2 flights of stairs.
We'll go check it out. Thank you.
They'll love it.
Daddy, come here.
Huh?
Come here. This leads somewhere out there out that mountain. Come here. Oh, now
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's tunnels that lead under there. Hey,
That's jail.
there is a World War II bunker right here. We gotta go check it out. A World War II bunker.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah, let's go to it.
Is it dry?
Yeah, I hope so. World War II era bunker. Gotta go down these steps. We'll go up there in a minute. Let's go down here.
I've never been down here.
None of us have.
Is this what this paperwork is about?
Yeah.
What they study?
We're about to step into the 1940s. Whoa, that's a heavy door.
This is the duty officers and operations room. Served as the operations center for the defenses at Charleston Harbor. The operation room. That's the HECP room. It was headquarters for the officers in charge of the HECP. His primary duty was to take immediate action against any suspected enemy threat or activity within the defense sector. This is the radio room.
Sir, coal fireplace. This is the power room. This is the generator.
Yeah. Look at those locks.
Is the hard rain passed? Look, Fort Sumter's right over there.
So the bad guys took over this and fired up Fort Sumter.
That's a big cannon.
Got this move. I don't want to take.
Get there with your brother.
Get under the umbrella with Augustus. Augustus, let him get under the umbrella.
Look at me. Take photo.
You have to hook it.
Yeah, my map is waterlogged.
Yeah, hopefully we go in there just like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay. It doesn't go around.
No.
It's a cellar.
This is the powder magazine. This is where they stored their gunpowder that used to shoot the cannons. Principal magazine. Oh wow, it keeps going. like a ventilation. Oh, we've seen this gate. Is it locked?
Yeah, you remember, Daddy? You remember my tunnel?
Yeah.
The tunnel.
You found it?
Yeah. No. The time we walk in my tunnel. I think it's dead end.
Okay, so we got a Seminole leader. Seminoles were an Indian tribe. Buried right there. I bet you all these canyons were once in the fort.
Just where these, but it's cut off.
These are massive. I think they shoot like cannonballs about this big.
I thought they had a bunch of guns mounted up top.
This. The tides are high, and that's when you get big shells like this. What? Yeah.
So we're at the beach here, in front of Fort Moultrie. And Fort Moultrie is where the North took over this fort, fired on Fort Sumter, which is right over there, where the Civil War started. And we will be going there Monday to check it out, weather permits. But right now, we're enjoying the beach in the cold rain.
Yeah.
You found that?
Yeah. I can. It's not raining.
So this right here, during World War II, they converted the fort into a base, modernized base, to look out for Nazi submarines out in the waters out there in the bay. Fort Sumter is just right over those trees.
Okay.
Can you tell us about the World War II history of here? We went in the bunker.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of World War II history that happens out here, and some has been recently discovered by one of our other park rangers.
Really?
So on one of our little islands out here, our exhibit, it says that Fort Moultrie is used from Revolutionary War all the way through World War II. During the World War II era, Fort Sumter and Fort Moultrie are working together to control the harbor, to make sure no bad guys come in and the good guys can get out. During that time, Fort Moultrie is the main. I'm just worried about your audio.
No, that's what I'm thinking.
Do we need to wait?
Hey, help him.
I got it.
Do you need a knife or scissors or
Yes,
a
please,
bazooka?
if you've got
or-
some.
Oh, there's metal. Yeah, my metal.
Yeah. He's got to get fitted off, especially.
So tin soldier.
Do you want your trash? Do you want me to throw it away? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
From the top, or just keep going?
Oh, you can keep going.
So, Fort Moultrie is used to control Charleston Harbor, to keep it safe. That tower that you guys might have gone in, that's the harbor entrance control post, and that's where they're watching and making sure nothing happens. They're talking with all the other locations and all the other cannons. They had a net made of these metal wires called a U-boat net that was out in the shipping channel, so no submarines can come through without permission, in theory. So what we have found, and what our sign back there says, is that on 2 different occasions, German U-boats are in Charleston Harbor and they left mines here. What we have discovered is a third one. So on 3 occasions, German U-boats were here. Twice they left mines in the harbor entrance before you get to the net. And once it managed to sneak past the net and get all the way to where our big bridge is. Have you guys driven over that big bridge yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. There were German mines there in the water. But
Wow.
thankfully, no one discovered them by accident, meaning there wasn't any explosions. A U.S. minesweeper was just doing its job, and it's just going back and forth and looking for anything, and it found them every time. So all 3 times, we find them, and we safely blow them up.
I didn't realize submarines got this far.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're all up and down the coast, and one of them, I can't remember the number, but there's a submarine that's one of these 3 that eventually gets sunk off the coast of North Carolina, and the crew gets brought in, and I believe they get brought down to here for a minute. And we've got a picture of a German U-boat crew being taken prisoner on a Charleston dock, basically. It's
Wow.
pretty crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah. Actively raining, or can we spend a minute out?
It's just been misting.
Thank you so much. So, we're flying a 50-star flag. Do you know what the stars represent?
50 states.
50 states, exactly right. And it has 13 stripes. Do you know what the stripes represent?
13 colonies.
The 13 colonies. Do you know what the colors represent?
No.
Good, because they don't represent anything. If you go to 3 different flag programs, you'll get 3 different stories. So like I grew up, my dad was in the military and I grew up in the Scouts. And we do flag retirements all the time, and people will tell you that red stands for like the honor or the sacrifice or the blood of soldiers, and blue stands for unification, and all of that's made up. That's not written down anywhere that is officially talking about the flag. So we have something called the flag code, which gives us the laws on how we treat our flag. And it tells us it goes up quickly and it comes down slowly. So I'm going to lower it to you guys slowly, and your job is going to be to catch it. It also tells us what to do if the flag touches the ground. Do you know what you should do? Grown-ups, what do you do if the flag touches the ground?
Burn it.
Burn it.
Burn it is what we've been taught,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we've been lied to.
Really?
The flag code says nothing about it touching the ground. It says, ideally, it shouldn't touch the ground, but it says if you can't fly it honorably anymore, if it's torn or tattered or stained, you need to retire it, preferably by burning, is what it says.
Okay.
But if it's just dirty, legally, you're allowed to wash it. We don't burn it just because it touches the ground. So if you guys don't even catch the flag, if it drops to the ground and hits, it's okay. I'll scoop it up. I'll take it home. I'll put it in my washing machine just like you do with dirty clothes. We'll wash it, we'll dry it, and it'll fly tomorrow.
Oh, good. No
and
pressure.
It's perfectly legal, so that's all fine. The other thing is, do you know what shape we fold a flag into?
Triangle.
A triangle.
That's right.
Do you know why? It's another trick question. There's no reason. It's just tradition. It's a thing that we've done since around World War II. But again, different people will tell you different reasons. They'll tell you because you want all of the red and white encapsulated by the blue and the stars, and there's lots of meaning to that. That's also made up. The flag code says nothing about how to fold a flag. That's just tradition. Historically, they would do one of two things. They would either lower the flag, crumple it up, throw it in a box, close the lid, and then the next day they open the lid and they put the flag back up. We could do that, but when people take videos and pictures, that looks really bad.
Yeah.
So we don't do that. The other historic thing they would do is roll it up. So you bring it down, you fold it in half, and then you roll it, which is what we usually do out at Fort Sumter because it's kind of a unique experience, but not always. Some rangers prefer the triangle. But today, we're not going to do either of those because the flag is not dry. It is wet. And so if we bring it down and we fold it up, it's going to stay wet. It's not going to get dry, and then it's going to get moldy, and then I'm going to have to retire it, preferably by burning. But what we're going to do is we're going to take it back inside that building, and we're going to stretch it out in the theater so it can dry out overnight. Are you ready? All you have to do is catch it. So,
You do it.
I am going to lower it down to you, and remember, does it go up quickly or slowly?
It goes up quickly, it comes down slowly.
Exactly right. So, I'm going to lower it down slowly to you, and all you have to do is catch it. Ready? Here we go. It's pretty easy since it's not windy. Alright, so one of you catch this, and now the other of you catch the rest. Oh, so good. Alright. Here is one corner for you. And one corner for you. Now, what I'm going to do is wrap this around the flagpole so that all night long it doesn't clang, clang, clang and wake up the neighbors. Oh, let's go inside.
Bye, boys.
All right, we're going to go all the way to the movie theater. Yeah. Up, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What you're gonna do is take one corner. So you take that, and I'll grab all this from you, and you grab that corner. My job is to untangle. Alright, now you two spread out. We know how wide it is.
Wow. Looks smaller up in the sky.
It does.
All right, and there we go. It's that easy. This will dry out overnight. Tomorrow morning, I'll come in here, I'll fold it up, I'll do the triangle, and then I'll take it outside and I'll unfold the triangle and I'll put it up. Because if I just crumple it up and I go outside, it's perfectly fine, it's perfectly legal, there's nothing wrong with it. But if I just walk outside with a crumpled flag and someone is there with a camera taking pictures, it looks terrible.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that. But there you go. Thanks for your help.
What do y'all think?
And I have something for you since you helped. We have something called a Junior Ranger program. Have you ever heard of it before?
We have not.
So usually, there's an activity booklet that you have to do, and you fill it out, and most national park sites and state park sites have these. But I'm going to give you the booklets in case you want to do it. These nice little activity booklets.
Yeah.
But what I want you to do is come join me by this cannon, because it's a really cool photo op. And so you two are going to stand here and remind me, what's your name?
Atticus.
Atticus? And what's your name?
Augustus.
Augustus. All right, Atticus and Augustus. Here's what you do. Let me take off my rain protector, because it looks silly when you're inside to have a rain protector on your hat. And I'm going to come down to your level so that we work equal. And all you have to do is raise your right hand, which is that one and that one. You raise that hand right there and that hand right there, and all you have to do is repeat after me. Okay? Okay. I promise
I promise
to protect
to protect
and preserve
and preserve
important places,
important places,
important things, and important stories
and important stories
everywhere I go.
everywhere I go.
And then I need big high fives. Nope. That was big. That was huge. That's for you. That's for you. And
Thank
your badge
you.
is just like mine. Good job, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
helping me with the
much.
flag.
I appreciate
They're
it.
going to talk about that for a long time. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Think about all that, guys.
Loved it.
Huh?
Loved
You got to lower the flag at Fort Moultrie in South Carolina. So we are going to the Pitt Pharmacy to get some ice cream.
Wait, what is this? Cafe and Bakery.
Cafe and bakery. Okay, we may hit it up on the way out.
My alley with ice cream. And like, I don't know if it's gonna take maybe.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, you keeping.
Chicken.
Oh, so it is like it looks like a fried chicken leg, like actually,
Uh-huh.
but it's vanilla ice cream, and it's got cornflakes and white chocolate on the outside, and a pretzel rod through the middle.
I'm gonna have to try this.
Okay, it's really good combination you can think of.
Ice cream with cake.
No, you need birthday cake. It's got dyes in it.
Actually, it does not.
It does not.
Let me.
That concludes day 2. We're exhausted. We're in the room. We covered a lot of ground today, more than what we thought. Tomorrow we're going to go down into downtown Charleston and explore there, see what we can do, given that it's also going to be raining tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. All right, so it's day 3. We're in downtown Charleston. Come down here. It's raining. We're going to try to explore the city some. Got a farmer's market right here. It's supposed to be what, the best in the. Did you read up on?
It's rated top 10 in the country.
We'll go check it out and see what's what. Maybe ride a trolley later. I don't know. We're just gonna wing it. Here's the market.
Oh, they smell good. You smell them? Things we do honey and all the pasture-raised animals and stuff. So I've seen you on Facebook. So when I knew we were coming to South Carolina, I was like, I've got to go to the farmer's market and visit. Y'all want one of those? It's honey sticks. Some homemade vanilla. This one is Madagascar style. It's made with bourbon instead of vodka. If you're not familiar with vanilla, that is how you make vanilla, is with alcohol. But I love how they have the wax.
You said you
sealed
followed them
top.
on Facebook?
Follow them on Facebook. So when we decided to come to South Carolina and saw that the farmers market was actually going to be open while we were here. I thought it would be neat to come and see if they were here and support them. So decided to try that.
So see what this rock is. Liberty Trail. An extensive fortress protected Charleston during the Revolutionary War. It was destroyed long ago, but remains of the formidable tabby walls, cement made with oyster shells, lie below the surface of these grounds. Revolutionary War. That's cool.
If they're all around there, all
Tree yesterday.
Well, they don't give it to everybody.
Yeah.
They only give it to certain people. So you must have really impressed some people.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
They helped.
Cool.
They helped them lower the flag.
What's that? Really?
Yeah.
Well done. You could be pretty impressed with yourself. Nice job, bud. Keep it up, all right? You too, bud. You're doing great. Take care, guys.
You brought the troops. Did you tell her what they were?
Yeah.
They're so pretty.
Very good.
Thank you. Bugs.
Oh, look. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was just
TV. Eat.
We are chasing down a trolley, about to go right around the city, and just get a glimpse of it while it's kind of misty rain. Seems like we're always chasing down trolleys whenever we go to cities. Kylie and Augustus is way back there. App. We're after that bus. Right. No. That wasn't it. Yep, that's it, 211. How's it going? Good, you? Hey. There's the market. So we just got off the bus riding around. That's pretty neat. Get to see a little bit. And we're here at the market, which is the oldest market in Charleston, established in 1807. So the bus has a handy dandy app. You can track it when you're here. And you can see where it's at and chase it.
It's their longest.
This is going to the second building. I think it stretches 4 blocks.
This low country kettle chip.
Oh yeah, them things are so good.
But I will always prefer the key lime and that.
Oh, there's the bus.
Look at that one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is my time to shine right in here.
Snap my wolf.
I thought it was kind of like that market in Little Rock.
Righteousness, light and light to all he bring, brings with healing in his wings. Raise us on the earth, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, for the fields we go, laughing all the way.
My Google Maps. Have you ever heard of it? If not, I'd highly recommend it whenever you travel. We're using it here in Charleston for the first time, and it is great. Here's why. Let me just flip the camera around and show you. All right, so my Google Maps. Did a lot of research beforehand while behind a desktop, and you get to go in and personalize your map. You get to pick out areas you want to go see and put pins on them. Like here, Powder Magazine Museum. That's where we're going to go next. We're currently here at the city market. I flagged that one right there. Flagged a bunch of restaurants I wanted to go check out if we're in the area. And you can color code your pins to whatever you want them as. I did mine as days, day 1, day 2, day 3. And then also I did a pins for a walking tour. That's what we're about to do now. So shows you where you're at, where your pins are, and then you just follow your path. And then you can add notes into here, stuff to help remind you of what you're looking at. So yeah, highly recommend using this on your travels. My Google Maps.
Yeah, I really like the color.
The doors are heavy. All right, so that's the city market, and it was really cool. What do you think about it?
It was neat. Yeah.
4 blocks of just all kinds of shopping, different things. And it says here it was erected.
Market Hall was erected in 1841. Now, house is the Confederate Museum.
The site was between 1788 to 1804. So this has been here a long time. A lot of history in the city. So now we're gonna go start exploring some things. All right, so we're gonna go to the Powder Magazine, which is a couple of blocks that way. We're gonna go directions, walk.
What's a Powder Magazine?
And look at this. It tells you where we gotta go.
Stranger North Arrow.
This is the first house erected in Charleston, brick house, 1709. And right here, our first stop is the Powder Magazine.
One of the few remaining pre-revolutionary structures. Just cottage.
This one?
Yeah.
First brick dwelling. Wow, it's a Revolutionary War house right here, guys. And it looks like the Powder Magazine room might be closed. This site poses national significance in commemorating the history of the United States of America. 1713. I believe this is where they held the gunpowder during the Revolutionary War. I really wanted to go in there. That's the stockade. Whenever people got put in prison, they stuck their necks in there in their hands. An old cemetery. These guys are from like the 1700s to 1800s. That grave right there is 1703. If he's hungry, we're gonna go to Poogan's, which is close. Let's get our picture by this tree. Yeah. All right, we just got through touring the graveyard. That was really cool. We saw some old tombstones. It's the oldest cemetery we've ever been in. And what did that carriage driver just say?
It's the oldest graveyard in Charleston.
And it says here it's flat 1681. A lot of history here. Now we're about to get food at Poogan's. Poogan's was recommended by like 3 locals we talked to. So we're about to go check it out. It's low country cuisine. This way.
Multiple people recommended this?
Yep, 3 people did. Minto chicken. Alright, so we got the shrimps and grits here. What'd you get?
Crab soup.
She crab soup.
Sea crab soup, yeah.
Fried chicken and greens and black eyed peas.
And you got cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Yes, cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Turn us off. We just got done eating at Poogan's, and it was really amazing. Everything we got was awesome. The fritters, the she crab soup, I think was the #1 for me.
Yeah, I had the 3 steak fried steak. That was so good.
And then I got the shrimp and grits. What how was yours?
Fried chicken and black-eyed peas and collard greens. It was really good. I was just full by the time I ate biscuits that I didn't eat a lot.
So she's got a bag of leftovers. Yeah. But now we're about to go explore some more. Historical Society. Come on. Entrance on the Meeting Street. The entrance. Look at this, guys. You know, walk down the cobble street.
The car can drive on the static. Our plane's called Florida. That's an old cobblestone street from the 1800s.
These cobblestone streets, what I heard on one of the videos, is these are 1700, 1800s, when women were in labor, about to have their babies. Doctors would put them on carriages and ride them up and down these streets here because it was so bumpy, and it would help induce labor. See how bumpy it is? You hear that car that passed a while ago? Yeah. Real bumpy.
Like driving in a riverbed.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? In memory of Elizabeth Hutchinson Jackson, mother of Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson was the president. George Washington returns to Charleston in 1881 on the 100-year anniversary of General Cornwallis' surrender. General Washington at Yorktown. The city of Charleston renamed its first public park Washington Square in honor of George Washington. George Washington's Park. Massive brownstone columns with the... Oh, it starts over here?
Did you not read what it said underneath it?
No. Alright. The building that we're about to go into is a fireproof building constructed in 1822 to 1826. It was kept to hold documents. Important documents were kept in this building. So it made it where they couldn't catch on fire as easily as wood. South Carolina Historical Society Museum.
We have 355 years of history arranged in 6 galleries. In those 6 galleries, you are going to find one or more of the following things for you to do.
Okay.
Touch screens, swipe screens, screens within screens, pull drawers, flip books, hands-on activities for all ages.
Oh, wow.
A game, and that'll be in gallery number 2.
Huh?
We're multiple choice. Test your knowledge of the South Carolina's role in the Revolutionary War. And there is one more thing, and that would be this traditional style of exhibit as well. So we've got all of these things for you to participate in and enjoy, and I hope that's what you're going to do.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Ship shape. South Carolina's Charleston Harbor has been a busy port of changing significance. Initially crucial for colonial trade, it soon became the grim focal point of the transatlantic slave trade. Today, it's a bustling.
So this right here is John Rutledge. He signed the Declaration of Independence. And we are going to go see his tombstone where he's buried here in a little bit. He's outside here somewhere. Henry Laurens, American Revolutionary Patriot.
I have such big steps.
You heard it.
High stepping. Voices of the Revolution. Let's go.
Let's go.
Songs that
Charleston earthquake photographs.
people sing.
This assortment of photographs depicts the damage of the August 8th.
This is a mile marker made out of marble. It dates to around 1787. American Revolution. The Battle of Sullivan's Island, which took place in June 28, 1776, was one of the first decisive American victories in the Revolutionary War. We were on Sullivan Island. That's cool. Did not know that.
became South Carolina. There was a time when we were equal with Europeans in strength and number. But we are now but a shadow of the nation we once were.
Baskets. Killed and another 25 wounded. Were greeted at the fort by the jubilant citizens of Charleston. President Rutledge brought a hogshead of rum for the men and presented Sergeant Jasper with a sword for his inspiring act of saving the flag.
We saw that sword at Fort Moultrie.
And the note I wrote last night, it was about this.
It was, wasn't it?
Sergeant Roland Jasper
Yep.
saves the flag
The Battle of Sullivan's Island
by attaching it to his
decisive victories over both
Y'all were standing on that island yesterday.
was commemorated the following June each year thereafter.
Bricks were probably made at Moreland, a plantation on the Copper River. The owner of the...
Thank you so much.
See ya.
Appreciate it.
Stay dry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We got everything?
Monday through Thursday.
So the cemetery is closed. Man, the church is closed. What is that building?
This is Society Hall. This was the Benevolent Society of the 22. This is where they were told that.
To the videos I watch, it's like as you're walking along, you can just catch bits and pieces of information.
Yeah.
We are heading toward, you see how I mean get hit in the eyeballs with the pointy things?
I didn't get hit in the eyeball though.
I've been getting hit in the face. We're heading towards the Heyward-Washington House. He was one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence. We couldn't go see the tombstones of the other two signers, Charles Pinckney. We went to his house the other day, and John Rutledge. Church is closed on the other side of that wall. We're going to the other signer's house. There's 4 signers in South Carolina. And what I read on Google is we might be able to go in that house and explore it. So now we're just walking down some alley.
Awesome right there.
The
George Washington spent 10 days in 1791.
Really?
So he was elected president in 1787. Remember, he used to go around the country as a king. Come on. And he instead decided to be the president that owned that house, signed the Declaration of Independence. So they knew each other being lawyers up in Washington.
Heyward-Washington? Heyward?
Thomas Heyward.
Yeah.
Had Washington, so they call the house the Heyward-Washington House.
Okay.
And if y'all go in there, you'll see, but they had a drawing for women. Everybody wanted to dance with Washington. And 21 women drew the thing, and they had a little ballroom in the upstairs, and he danced with all of them. It's just so cool how famous he was.
So you had to pay to get in there, you said?
Yeah, it's about $13 a piece.
Okay.
I'll show you one more thing, just because you're standing
Yeah.
there. Have y'all heard of Aaron Burr, the fellow that killed Alexander Hamilton?
Yeah, yeah.
His daughter lived here, Theodosia.
In this house?
And she was married to the governor of South Carolina. And the other history about this house is there was tariffs. Like back in the 1820s and 30s, the nation was in a big fight over tariffs.
Huh?
A lot of southern states, y'all too, were going to quit. We're going to quit the nation. And they actually drew up papers that said these laws are null and void and no longer, we're not going to observe the federal laws in South Carolina.
Yeah.
They signed the papers in this house.
Oh, wow.
In 1832.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
But I'll show you this lady Theodosia Burr.
Okay.
This lady Theodosia Burr, she says this indenture, the 21st day of March in the year of our Lord 1804, in the 28th year of the sovereignty of the independence of the United States. I just think that's so cool. The nation was 28 years old when her and her husband bought the house. But that's her signature, Theodosia Burr Austin.
The daughter of Aaron Burr.
Yeah, and her husband, again, was the governor of the state.
Aaron Burr, he shot Alexander Hamilton.
That's right. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
When I was growing up, nobody had heard of that part of the history.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Everybody knew about the nullification move, but now it's the other way around. Nobody's heard of the nullification. Everybody's heard of Aaron Burr because of a play. You know, the play made him famous as all get out.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Awesome. This is beautiful.
Beautiful house.
Yeah.
Old documents there.
That's old deeds too.
Old deeds.
The beautiful part about this house is the staircase. You're welcome. Just step up here and look at it. Come here, fellas. They had slaves do it. That pattern goes all the way to the ceiling. That repeated pattern, and there's one up under the handrail right here that's repeatedly had to carve. They think it took them 20 years to do it.
Oh, wow.
That'd be something, wouldn't it?
How many stories is this?
It's three.
Three?
That's the boys' bedroom and girls' bedroom all the way up.
Oh.
That's beautiful.
Now, you said y'all are doing your open house, raising money for charity?
Yep, we go to church up the street, and the children's choir's going to England.
See, I got some
So they,
cash.
No, you don't worry about that.
No, here, put in that.
I'll give it to them.
Yeah, I don't. That's all the cash I got on me.
You can
Thank
Venmo.
you for your time.
Yeah,
That's
y'all
amazing.
enjoy it.
What's your Venmo?
No, I don't have a Venmo.
Okay.
So he's saying we Venmo. Plastic. Hey, what was your name again?
Al Phillips.
Al? Josh.
Josh, nice
I appreciate
to
the time.
meet you.
Yeah.
His personal house?
His personal house, yeah. Come here. So this is the Heyward-Washington House. So George Washington stayed in this house. We want to go see it? Yes, we did.
Okay.
It says please not. Yeah. Hey. Come on, guys.
Welcome in, y'all.
Hey. So, I was told George Washington stayed here.
Yeah, he did. He did. Not for too long, but he was here for about a week, I guess. So they put his name on the house.
Guys,
So it's the only colonial era kitchen area open in Charleston. What is this? Dining room.
All of the floors.
Let's look out this window. Can we go out there? Is it a bedroom?
George Washington used this room.
George Washington slept right there. You believe it?
George Washington slept right there.
Well, that's what they put babies in. So this is the withdrawing room. Let me get mine.
Huh? It's like that.
I want to. Oh, here's the kitchen, guys. Oh,
Yeah.
That's the one that was on there that was not with a unit.
so this is the oldest 1700s style kitchen in Charleston, open to the public. It was oyster shells.
Yeah.
So the slaves lived up there.
Look at the bones from the cows.
A feed trough. What they used to feed their horses.
Oh, well.
Oh wow.
I know, buddy. Come on.
They collected water. That's the cistern.
What's this
Look
one?
way down there. Moultrie.
Yeah, that's
The fort's named after him.
yeah. There's sword.
It was amazing. Very historical,
Yeah.
informative. You got these little things you listen to as you walk through the house. It tells you all about it. So much information. We walked the same footsteps as George Washington. That's pretty cool. Got to see that. See where he slept. See where he socialized with people.
Yep.
In this house. It's awesome. All right.
I like the kitchen and all the old things.
Yeah.
This is Robert Bruton House, private residence, built in 1720 for the.
It's one of the largest Georgian houses of its period still remaining.
Look.
Jeez.
Hey, Dad, you want to see my build glove? Look, Mom, look how funny that says. Don't even think of talking here.
This is the oldest Baptist church.
1682.
1682. In the south of the U.S. I think it's the U.S.
South.
South. First Baptist Church.
So.
So we are at, this is called the Cobblestone Alley. It's a narrow alley. Bricks, yeah, but it's called Cobblestone Alley. It might be Cobblestone further down. But from what I learned on Google and some YouTube videos is that they used to have duels down this alley. If like people wanted to fight, uphold their honor, they held them down this alley. So everybody go stroll down it.
This is the walled city of Charleston. It's right here. Somewhere I got marked off. I think it's somewhere that way as we walk back. It's the original wall of the walled city. It's the only part that's still left. That's what it looked like. This is an old road where the wagon wheels would be on those. See that cart right there? Be something similar to that. Horse and buggies. That's what they drove on.
Albemarle Point on the Ashley River, the present-day site of Charlestown Landing State Park. 10 years later, the settlers moved their town to its location here on the peninsula. By the 1690s, there was a formal plan to place 62 acres of the settlement with a breaking earthen fortification to protect its residents from the French, Spanish, and...
This is Rainbow Road. All these colorful houses.
Let's get out of here, Daddy. Whoa. Got a call, Mama?
No, we're not.
What?
18 minutes.
Almost just in time, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. That's the copy of the Declaration of Independence. It was copied in 1912. Wow. But this is the original old building walls.
It smells good down here, doesn't it? Isn't it, Daddy?
Yeah.
Way much
Hey,
bigger.
where we were at a while ago and saw the old wall,
Yeah.
see that circle right there?
Yeah.
Building, that's this street right here.
Wow.
And now the land's further this way.
Because of landfill. See, when the ships would have to come in, they have to have a certain weight in the bottom of the ship so that way they wouldn't flip over.
I remember what
And that's ballast.
Ballast.
Yeah, ballast.
And a lot of that ballast, the ships coming in with stones. So as they're dumping the stones out, they're filling the ship up with their cargo. So those stones went right out there, continuous dumping. So that created all that landfill between here and the water.
And then the people built out further out.
Not a good idea. We are on an active fault line.
Welcome to the Old Exchange. Good evening. My name is Scott. I will be your jailer for the day. I'll tell you about old Charlestown, which is named for King Charles II of the House of Stuart. That's the reigning monarch of the British Empire in the year 1670.
That's the same year that a ship named Carolina comes into harbor, sailing right past this perfectly good peninsula, landing about right here, about 5 miles up the Ashley River, a place known as Albemarle Point.
So these bricks are 300 years old and they're older than the country.
Weird stairs that go to absolutely nowhere. Don't worry, this is not the Winchester House. There was a point to their construction. Those were installed by a postmaster. Majority of the 19th century, this building served as a post office. TV show down here called The Outer Banks. They left that up in order to come do reshoots if they need to. However, 5 tons of it, despite humidity, vermin, and every other environmental factor Charleston can throw at you, 5 tons of it still good and ready to go for the cause.
Think about it, Gus.
I loved it.
That's all you're gonna say.
It was fun. I liked it.
It was very interesting.
Yeah, it was
Like,
interesting.
Adams fell asleep. He's done. And we're
Now we gotta go find a trolley and head back to the truck.
Yeah. What, 21?
Perfect timing. 2:11.
back up a little bit.
There's the bus.
Good job, Atticus.
I wonder if it's gonna be the same driver. Nope, it's a lady. So, let's give a recap.
I'm ready to go to the hotel.
What's? Where are we? Where are we?
Our parking deck is right over here.
We're heading to the truck, maybe.
I don't know if you can be able to see us. See Atticus. So we are at the Battery over here at the end of downtown Charleston. There's like a Revolutionary War cannons and stuff right here. Over there's the bridge. Aircraft carrier will be tomorrow. Barely see the lights over there. You ready to go truck? And in the day, about to go find something to eat on and head to the room. All right, so it's the end of day 3. We're in the room. We're all exhausted. We just got through eating some nice treats. Calling it a day. We explored Charleston today. Did a lot more than we thought. Given the weather, it was raining pretty much all day, misty. Tomorrow, what we got in store is we're going to be exploring the USS Yorktown, the USS Laffey. And that's the primary reason why we came to Charleston, to see that World War II history stuff. So, see you in the morning. It is day 3, and we're finally here, getting to tour the USS Yorktown, as well as the USS Laffey, which is a destroyer. And we have not been on a destroyer yet, and neither an aircraft carrier as well. This is one of 4 Essex-class World War II aircraft carriers still in existence. All 4 are museum pieces, and we're about to go give a tour on it. And it is called the Fighting Lady, I believe. Excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you can see a Blue Angel airplane up there.
That's not a blue.
Yes, that is. Look at it. It's blue. It's a Blue Angel.
Yeah, it is a blue angel. I see it.
So we're at half staff because it's December 7th. And we're honoring the attack on Pearl Harbor. Oh my goodness, it's so big.
I told y'all that's bigger than a battleship.
It's bigger than the battleship?
The reason it's so big, bigger than a battleship, and it's so big, is because when, you know, those planes go under deck.
What?
Right, yeah.
When it's a very bad storm, where the planes are sitting as like square box with a pulley under it, and it pulls them down. Under the under the ship, down where
all spaces,
all the guns and stuff, the ammo is.
Yeah.
And they're load them up stuff, and then then when the storm is over, they will raise them back up, and put them back up there.
Wow.
Yeah.
What y'all think, guys?
Excited. It's not raining.
Yes, that's a huge plus.
launched on April 29, 1975 during the evacuation of Vietnam. Operation
We have arrived at the Cobblestone River in Yukon.
in the Brown Water Navy of Vietnam, meaning that it worked in the rivers and deltas of the country. The PBR is a versatile boat with a
Y'all can get up there in that tower and shoot that gun. Yeah. Vietnam base. Well, this is a mess hall. This is where they would go to eat. Play darts. A hooch. Slang for hut, temporary shelter during the Vietnam War. Hey, get up there with brother, I'll get y'all's picture. What you think, man? Whenever soldiers got shot or got sick, they'd come in here and doctors work on them.
Of the Vietnam War. Report immediately to the.
Their main protection against being overrun is the precision flying of American pilots and their accuracy in dropping one of the most destructive weapons of the Vietnam War, Naval.
The Vietnam experience.
We
are on our way to see the World War II Pearl Harbor Memorial on the deck of the Yorktown.
Can you see it? Four steam turbines, 4 shafts, and 4 propellers.
So much smaller than the battleship.
So that's a battleship.
That's a destroyer. I think they were intended to escort and to hunt down submarines. Huh. Got some dolphins down there. Look at them.
I gotta get this on film. Dolphins! Oh, they're chasing the schools of fish.
Wow. Ceremony. Guys.
To remember our veterans, the buddy copy.
Oh, thank you.
Brad, put it.
Stick it in your pocket. This is a B-25 Mitchell.
Me and you built it.
We built one, yeah. Wow, we've also been inside one of them. That's the ones that the Doolittle Raiders flew in. Remember?
It says B-25D.
B-25D? There's so many veterans. So many veterans.
There's a bomb, Daddy.
USS Missouri. Here, guys. I'm asking something. Hey, how y'all doing? Morning. You served in USS Missouri?
Missouri.
Missouri. World War II?
Yeah, I was on in 1950 and 52.
1950, 52?
Yeah.
Awesome. We're all World War II history buffs, and so where did you serve?
I was in the Navy.
Navy?
Navy or the Navy?
Navy. Okay. Awesome. Appreciate y'all's service.
Thank you so much.
Plank
on the fire saw too. First big carry that the Navy had after World War II.
We went on the USS Alabama. That was our first battleship, but we got the tour.
A little presentation, and then there's different organizations that are going to lay a wreath, and they'll open that hangar bay door, and it's going to get real cold. And then each organization will go up and put a wreath in the water for it. I think we had about 40.
40
of the guys that died at Pearl
Harbor.
From South Carolina.
Okay. Is there going to be any like World War II vets here today? You know?
Probably. I doubt it. Maybe one or two.
One or two.
Yeah. They're getting few and far between.
I know.
Yeah.
I want my boys to meet one.
Okay.
Because I've met several in my day.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I met someone that went back to Hawaii. I went back for the 80th anniversary of signing the peace treaty back in September.
You did?
Yeah. And I met 20 World War II vets. We had 11 in our group.
Awesome.
He's got a long history with the Navy.
How long?
I did 41 years in Jamaica, so I quit.
Hear you. We appreciate y'all.
All right. Where are you from?
We're from Alabama.
Where at?
Gadsden.
Gadsden, yeah.
Hour north of Alabama.
I grew up around those. We do this every year in this state. Ask him if there's any World War II vets.
That's that guy?
He's in charge of this thing.
Oh, okay.
Well, this guy's from Alabama, and he wants his kids to meet anybody World War II vets if you have any.
I don't have any right now this year with you.
They're getting few and far between.
When I first started doing this, I did this 10 years ago. I had 16 Pearl Harbor survivors here. And now we can't even get a World War II vet.
I know, they're dying off.
Yeah.
I want my sons to meet one day.
Yeah, I do have a Korean veteran here.
Yeah, there's a lot of veterans.
Yeah.
A lot of veterans. So it's the 84th Pearl Harbor Ceremonial Day, December 7th, 2025. In memory of the 25 known men from South Carolina who gave their lives during the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor and other military installations on December 7th, 1941.
On this solemn Pearl Harbor Day, we gather as witnesses to memory. This ship, like so many that answered the nation's call, stands as a powerful reminder of courage, sacrifice, and the strength that rose from that terrible day. Standing on the deck of this warship, shaped by history, reminds us that the stories of those lost and harmed are not distant chapters. They are the foundation of our freedom and the reason we are all gathered here today to remember.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, the ship on which we stand today, CV-10, was built to carry that legacy of courage and determination forward. She was christened the Fighting Lady, and she lived up to that name, serving in the Pacific, surviving numerous attacks, rescuing downed aviators, supporting major operations that brought the war to its eventual end. How we responded, about how ordinary people that we called sailors, Marines, soldiers, nurses, civilians, who rose to meet an extraordinary challenge during an extraordinary time. We must remember the sailors who ran toward burning ships rather than to run away. We must remember the men who stayed in their posts as torpedoes ripped through the steel beneath their feet and around them. The firefighters and medics who worked through smoke and chaos to save lives. The young Americans who lined up the very next day at recruiting stations across our nation, formed lines to simply say, "Send me." 102, 104, oh, their presence whenever we are fortunate enough to be in it, their presence still is a gift. It's a gift. Their voices remind us that history is not ancient. It lives within the people who still walk among us. And even as their numbers grow smaller, their stories grow more important and more essential every day. As we stand here today, we owe them a promise. We owe them the promise that we will never, ever let their memories fade. We owe them the promise that we will forever tell their story and what happened on that early Sunday morning, 1941. We owe them the promise that we will teach future generations not only the facts, but the meaning of self-sacrifice, the meaning of commitment to something bigger than oneself. So as we gather here this morning on the USS Yorktown, let this moment be more than just a ceremony. Let this moment be a moment of commitment, a commitment to remember, a commitment to honor, a commitment to live the way that reflects the values of those Americans who made sacrifices on that quiet morning in Hawaii, December 7th, 1941.
Retired commander. At this time, he's going to stand up and introduce himself. And if he has any words, you feel free to say them.
Thank you. I didn't come to be honored. I came to honor these who gave their lives at Pearl Harbor. I was back at Pearl Harbor on September 2nd to observe the 80th anniversary of signing the peace treaty, and we had a great time. But I'll tell you one other thing. I met the Japanese pilot that led the attack, Commander Peter, who led the attack on Pearl Harbor after the war. He became a Christian, came to America to talk about his conversion to Christianity. I met, sad he's dead, right here we talked, just like talk to you right now. I met since I enlisted in the Navy right after the war. I served with many of the Navy World War II heroes. The Admiral Gene Clucking, as commander of the bar, who was commander of the bar, took his submarine on the surface, in the harbor, with 10 Japanese ships, fired torpedoes, sank 6 of them, and got it out. He also blew up a train in Japan, on the coast. I served with him later than that when he was an admiral. So I served with a lot of the World War II heroes since I was back, and I was going to the Navy right after World War II. But I didn't come to be honored, I came to honor those who went before me. Thank you very much. Good pleasure to be here. I'm happy to be here. God's blessed me to be here. I'm just finished reading and writing a book about my life called Graveyard Spooks and Other People. It's on Amazon if you want to get it.
It's an honor to have you here today, and we salute you for your service. Thank you.
E. Bilka, United States Navy. Samuel J. Bush, United States Navy. Herbert P. Clemens, United States Navy.
We just got done with the ceremony of the Pearl Harbor survivors and honoring all those of that generation, really. That was really honor.
Hey, he's calling the dolphins.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Who's calling the dolphins?
That was really honoring to be a part of that, being the presence of so many vets.
Yeah, so it was technically a Veterans Day program that the boys got to be a part of.
Yeah.
In FC, so that was nice. They did the 21 gun salute and taps, and they got to experience all that.
Throwing the wreaths out for honoring the survivors of World War II, not just the one that died that day.
Yeah.
Everybody, really. And we got to meet a 97-year-old Korean vet who served on the USS Missouri. Saw those clips early on in the video. He was the oldest veteran here, and they honored him. So that's pretty cool.
In the past, they've had World War II vets here, but not this year. So
Said they're all dying out.
that kind of tells you something, yeah.
So I asked around, see if there was one here so our boys could meet one. There used to be, he said 9 or so?
They had 20 at one point.
20, yeah, 20. So no more in this area. But now we're going to go toward the USS Lighthouse.
Japanese plane crashed here, killing 6 enlisted men.
Oh, I thought it was 4.
One Japanese plane crashed there, killing 6 enlisted men. So that's 3 so far. So it's telling you where they crashed. So 6 died there, 6 died here. The guy says there's another one. 6 died there.
The plane had crashed everywhere.
Yep.
6 of them? Is that what it was?
I think that was over 50, but I think it was hit 6 times.
There's the reefs.
Go in here.
Crashed into a ship and did nothing.
Yep.
That's where we were just standing, where that plane hit.
Non-stop combat, 6 kamikaze strikes, and 4 bomb hits. Incredibly, Laffy is still afloat.
I noticed that person acting as one of the engineers.
All of
It's all
the with
lit.
it.
They haven't got all this shit.
This is the barber shop.
This is the scariest step you've ever walked around your home. That is the scariest step you've ever walked on.
Do not enter when the red light is flashing.
The USS Laffy. This caliber gun is considered to be one of the last naval guns of World War II. You are one of the 14 highly trained young men whose battle station is inside the tight quarters of this mount.
I don't know if it's on the here or the aircraft carrier. There's a command station room that you have access to, which you did not have access to on the Alabama.
You guys come on through. We're doing some photo ops. Today's Pearl Harbor Day, so 81 years ago, right now in Oahu was the attack.
Really?
Yep. Today's Pearl Harbor Day. This is what this is. I actually shot down 6 Japanese planes, and I'm sure it was the 20 millimeter that shot them down.
Hey guys, we still have the bottom floor.
There's a mess hall.
What do you think?
downstairs also.
I'm saying there's 3 men killed right here.
Yeah.
What time is it?
That's the exit only, guys.
Food looks scrumptious.
They cooked all the food. Radar room.
Let's go upward, guys.
You wanna go up?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go up. These destroyers, they hunted down submarines.
Man up. Not man up, there's something.
In and find a place where you can easily give your attention to the lieutenant standing in front.
Wow.
We invite you to sit in the seats at the radar screens or find a comfortable place to stand. Your 6-minute Cold War CIC experience will begin.
This has quickly turned into a very serious, high-risk situation.
Here we go.
It appears sonar is pinged a sub about 6 miles off our starboard bow. Way too close for comfort.
4 knots, bridge on. Continue to report the bearing and range of the contact.
That's cool, guys. What do you think?
Please.
High stress situation.
Wow. This is how many Nazi bunkers it took out?
2,
Japanese islands.
4,
And then how many planes it shot
2,
down?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Shot down 20 Japanese. High as you can go. This is steep.
It's steeper.
"22 minutes. So I guess this is where they stored
Come on, Look like it.
It's the most decorated World War II era U.S. destroyer still in existence.
What in the world's that?
Yeah. It was a helicopter back from the 40s.
What?
I think it was RC, if I have to guess.
I think it's the England.
I think we RC. You get their head shot. Oh, I
Can we go check out that room, Augustus? I mean, Akis?
What?
Can we check out this room? I think we need to go in there. We've already been up there.
We have already been in here.
We've already been through here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We got 20 minutes.
Let's get to
Next, the only time I take a tour booth down there on that. We've got a model of Pearl Harbor, the way it looks, at 7:55 a.m. on December the 7th, where 2,407 men were killed in that battle, which also includes the Marine. 1,177 men will die instantly when that one bomb hits the Arizona, throws it into the air 40 feet, splits her in half. The men will be thrown all over the harbor. 43 going to war. She's wearing her measure 39A camouflage. Big battle fought in the Pacific on June the 4th, 1942. It's the first of 4 battles where the carriers never saw each other. They would launch 100 to 200 miles away, go into battle, and the winner of the air battle would go after the opposing carrier. We're going to have 3 Yorktown class carriers. They're smaller than this one. The Yorktown CV-5, the Enterprise CV-6, the Hornet CV-8. All right, the Hornet is on a high right now. Why? They bombed Tokyo just 2 months early with the Doolittle raid, scared the Japanese half to death. All right, they're going to go against 4 of the 6 carriers that bombed us at Pearl Harbor. They don't know that we have broken their code, and we know what their plans are. What does the Bible say? Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Okay, all right. After later on that evening, after the rain has stopped, we'll get the 4th carrier called the Heyward. We'll lose the Yorktown CV-5 in that battle. When we get back home, while they're building the Bonhomme Richard, it's decided that when it comes time to christen her, her name is going to be the USS Yorktown CV-10 in honor of those men who died. And let's confuse the Japanese about the naming of our carriers. Okay, we'll name our carriers 99% of the time after Revolutionary War battles we won, and Revolutionary War heroes for the most part. There's a few differences on that. Day 3, this is where most of the work is done and most of the fun is had. And we're going to be getting on the B-25 in just a minute, okay? That is, it's been pretty much relegated or set up the way it would have been for a B-25B, which is what Doolittle flew on the mission. And so they will meet in there in the White House, and Roosevelt will take him into the mountains for his travel. This guy's going to volunteer for the mission. His name is Jimmy Doolittle. He will leave Shell Oil Company and come back into the Army Airport. He'll fly into Columbia, South Carolina, and meet with these guys who are coming in from Oregon and Minnesota. They are destined to come to Charleston to bomb U-boats who are sinking our tankers off the Carolina coast in 1942.
You go snap a picture? Oh. Well.
Stand up. Daddy, stand up right here.
All the other things you can track.
I don't look like this.
Wow.
I did.
This is cramped.
Didn't know how to load those big 16-inch guns proficiently. So what did they do? The Navy brought the white hairs back on board and showed the young guys how to load that gun properly, firing and keeping it going. Right? If you look to your left, you'll see where we just came from. That's Hangar Bay 3, and you'll see the men in service. So you ready to join the Navy, son? All right. All right, we're in the torpedo air repair area right here, right now. By the way, 55 men will be working in here. They're going to work on this area here, which is the navigation. They'll work on the fuel and the screws. Down below deck on deck 4 is where they'll put the TNT in there. Once it gets to the flight deck, The red shirt will be the one that will set the primer on the plane so that when the pilot flips the switch, it's ready to go. All thing he's got to do is open up the bay. And their head as it looked in World War II all the way up to Vietnam. They could bring 30 pounds on board the ship in World War II. There'd be a mattress, a blanket, and a pillow here. They'll drop the chain and go to sleep. In other words, go in their bed rest in here. This is their shower and shave room for those that were able to shave. You'll be surprised how many young boys were not shaving yet when they came into the service. That's, you know, most people don't realize that at the beginning of the war, some men committed suicide. You'd be surprised how many committed suicide when they got 4F'd because of their physical. They felt ashamed. They wanted to serve. And likewise, you had those on the other end, those as young as 12 to 14 trying to join because they were big. Did that guy give him some wings?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I say, make sure those two, because I said I'll forget about it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. There's two groups of people that maintain order on the ship. Okay, we have the police and the sheriff's deputy. On the Navy, we've got the Navy's masters at arms. This one's strategically placed right here, his station, because any extra food goes into his area. That's not allowed to be in a sailor's locker, all that food. And they can watch these 18-year-olds as they're coming in to eat their meal. Again, on the left is World War II. On the right is the 50s and 60s. We had 2 oral surgeons that are on board here that volunteer, and they did a fantastic job of renovating this area again, because this was not in good condition. Fruits and vegetables coming down below deck where it's refrigerated. The canned goods are over here. The meat is over there. If you were to go back and look at the meat in there, you're not going to find T-bone steak. You're not going to find the legs from the chicken. You're not going to find the breast from the chicken. That's going to go to the officer's wardrobe. They get the better cuts. It's not that way now in the Navy. That was given to them early one breakfast in December, and we're going to show you supper on the other side. I want you to look at all this food. This is a completed tray. Notice they're not going to clean up until after everybody is fed. This is what this sailor's decided he wanted to eat. And this is what he had to choose from. If you were to put this food out in America, in a restaurant, there'd be a riot to see who could get to the meat first. Because they would have meatless Fridays for most of the time. America was giving up, and they were growing their own vegetables at this time. We're right behind the engine room now. This is a draft, and if you take the engine tour later on, you can go down there, you can watch them take a broom, light it on fire, to light the boilers. Half of you over here, and half of you over here, because this is a handicap entrance here. If you're injured, you're going to go to a battle dressing station. The corpsman will leave sick bay and come down, and this is where they'll treat you. There's only one you can go to because we're in lockdown. We're in Station Zebra. Hatches are closed. We're watertight, so you know which is yours. That corpsman, if you've got a fractured tibia. Bill, I'll tell you a story. My father detested that vegetable so much, he banned it from Air Force One. Not allowed to be served at all. Anyway, Jeb was a very nice guy to talk to, as well as his wife and the press secretary. It's one of these shells, not from this ship, that has been reconditioned and made into a bomb. And that's what's going to destroy the Arizona with one bomb. It hits 15,000 feet on that. As a matter of fact, this ship, her torpedo bombers, will sink this ship in 1944. Let's look at Pearl Harbor right quick. The Pearl Harbor is coming in this way. And this is Ford Island that you see right here. This is a Naval Air Station. And this is just the way it looked on December the 7th at 7:55 in the morning. The cruisers, and fire, some will die from exposure, and then if you saw the movie Jaws, you remember the guy that allegedly he supposedly served on the Indian Mountains. Sharks will get the rest. Do you have any idea how hard it almost scared them? It's the shell that would take. Well, they have the. I I only get to come up here because they monitor my fog. Seat at the captain's table. I gotta lock it back up. Nobody's allowed up here but you guys.
Are they gonna serve dinner?
There we go. Over here, but on that, nobody bothered the captain. This was his escape area right in here. Okay. This ship was going to be scrapped by 1970. Area on the ship. This is the Combat Information Center. Today, it's up in the sky, up in the air, so it can be seen. This was protected from the Japanese. This guy had to go to school 2 extra weeks after his basic to learn how to do what? Write backwards. Am I right?
Wow.
5 feet above the water. If we go on super carrier, we'd be 100 feet above the water. The reason you have a shield back here is that the Navy never takes care of anything while it's in mothballs. The wood started to rot, so we went on ahead and put the steel deck down. This is one of the most dangerous jobs on the face of the earth, working on the flight deck. Okay? We are one of the few countries, us and the Brits, that do not take off night landing. That's not the spot.
So what do you think about the tour?
It's very interesting. I liked it. Enjoyed
Very informative.
It. Very well worth it.
Yeah. Getting to see the captain's quarter is pretty cool. Atticus peed in the captain's quarter.
In the toilet.
In the toilet.
Haven't we been in here?
Come on, guys. Let's see what this is.
We can't go any higher.
That step can't go high. It's
There's
neat.
some more stairs that go up.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
We get to go higher.
Smile. Justice doesn't listen.
You were down again.
On the plug.
Yeah. Look around. That's neat. Match those yellow buttons.
I know you were sworn.
This bell is from the first Yorktown from 1888.
So we still gotta go to Vietnam.
Oh!
Got everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a little cold weather out there.
Sure is.
Especially when the breeze is blowing.
All right, so we just got through touring the Yorktown. We're all exhausted and very hangry. Exits breakfast. It's like what, 4 o'clock? Almost 5 o'clock. We're at Rodney Scott's to get some barbecue, and what I've learned from some videos is really good barbecue. He's the only one around that really does whole hog barbecue. And he has it was on a Netflix cooking show, so we're here to eat some barbecue. All right, so what we got here is ribs, brisket, turkey, chicken. Just waiting on our hush puppies.
What is this? This is a feast.
Wow. Put this on your hush puppy.
Is it better?
Yeah. Put some of that on your food.
Oh, wow.
This is such a feast. No.
Thank you, buddy.
What's your favorite?
Camera, turn off.
Hush puppy this. Shut down camera.
Stop recording. We just ate at Rodney Scott's, and it was really good barbecue. Enjoyed everything. Got the 4 meat, 4 side platter, and fed us all. Plus we got some catfish.
It's very good.
Very
good.
Really good barbecue. Now we're going
Cool. Back to the room.
by the room. All right, so it's day 5. The sun is shining finally, as you can see. Got sunglasses on. Should have good weather the rest of the day. Yesterday was pretty exhausted. We just chilled in the room for a while, watched the Patriot. Reason why we watched the Patriot is today we're going to be going this evening to Cypress Gardens where the Patriot was filmed. So showed the boys that in that movie and the Revolutionary War stuff in it.
The Patriot, what we watched last night?
Yep, it was filmed in the Cypress Gardens. And where we're going now is to Fort Sumter. And that's our first, we're gonna take a ferry out to the island, and that's where the Civil War started. And it's also Kylie's birthday today. So we got our Boston butt and some food and stuff. We're gonna try to have like a little picnic at Cypress Gardens today. What do you think? Anything you wanna say? Good?
Yep. 65 years old today. Everybody wants to know how I look 37. It's because of our beef tallow.
Hey, you're 37.
Then we gotta go down to get to the ferry.
How's it going, guys?
How's it going?
Not bad. Is that badge from us or from someplace else?
From that guy right there.
Excellent. Very good.
Hey,
yeah.
see you guys.
You on the ferry today?
Yeah.
Awesome. We're getting on 11.
Junior Rangers. We got a booklet. If you stop by the front desk, we have a Junior Ranger booklet, and you guys can get the other half of that badge today.
All right, let's go get it.
For Fort Sumter.
That's all right.
So what y'all do? Y'all go between historical sites?
Yeah, so in this area, we've got Fort Sumter, a visitor center, Fort Moultrie, and the Charles Pinckney side in Mount Pleasant, which is closed for the winter. So yeah, we just kind of rotate around. Like I'm here the next 2 days, and then I'm back at Moultrie.
Okay.
So
We went to the Charles Pinckney
nice.
our first day, and we just clicked on the outside.
yeah, there's not that much to do.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all on the boat.
All right, thank you. They're wet. Grab a chair and swap out. It's a good idea.
You a history talk to give you a good understanding of what happened here at the fort and why. Yeah, a new birth of freedom in his Gettysburg Address. The events that led to the end, the legal end of the system of slavery in the United States. So today, we're going to talk about how Fort Sumter was changed by the Civil War that began here. To keep them at Fort Sumter. He's not invading Charleston, but he does want to keep them at Fort Sumter. The Confederates say that's unacceptable, and they are willing to fire on the U.S. flag at Fort Sumter to preempt that food resupply to get Major Anderson and his men out of there. Anderson refuses to leave. He says, I don't have any orders to leave unless I run out of food. So, on April 12th at 4:30 in the morning, the appointed time, these soldiers here in the harbor would have been seeing what I think was the most fearsome sight of their lives to this point. A shot rising over Charleston Harbor and exploding like a big 4th of July firework overhead. All the other Confederate positions to start shooting at the U.S. flag in the middle. A signal for a day and a half of battle ahead.
Thank you.
We're doing preservation work on it, and at some point we'll get it back. But in that is.
Yeah, I think it's.
All right, y'all, welcome out. If you'd like to help put the flag up, just keep going straight ahead up the stairs, and we'll start as soon as everyone's inside.
So you gotta get your little ranger book and be answering some questions while we're in here.
Okay, brother. I'll get this flag. Put you right here at this corner, okay? So one of you here, one of you there. Now, just like you're in school like these guys, make 2 lines behind them, okay?
There's plenty.
And you take that corner, okay? And then I'm gonna roll it back. And everybody behind me, just gather it as I roll it back. So this is a 33-star flag. This is an exact replica of what's called the storm flag that the U.S. soldiers had here at Fort Sumter. They had 2 flags. They had the storm flag, which was, I say small, but it was 10 feet tall and 20 feet long, so it was a decent size. And they had a garrison flag, which was huge. It was 20 feet tall and 36 feet long. And that is a pretty massive sight to see. The storm flag, the garrison flag was already writ by the time of the first battle, so the storm flag was what actually flew. The storm flag was then brought back, and it was flown by Major Anderson during that end of war ceremony. Now, it's going to fall out of your hand real quick while I hook the last one up. My apologies. Maybe. Let's do this. Each day when we raise the flag, we raise it swiftly to recognize the quick rise of the United States into the community of nations. Each day when we lower the flag, we lower it slowly to remember the people who have died under this flag. And I think you can see the relevance of both those aspects here, in the place where our deadliest civil war began and where our new burst of freedom began as well. If we raise the flag today, I just want you to think one more time. What comes next? Raising the colors. Sorry. There we go. Alright. You should have worn gloves to start that. Exactly. Thank you, and welcome to Fort Sumter.
Swamp Angel, what does it say about this?
We got the battery right out there and pointed it towards Charleston and shot, and then the gun blew up the next day.
Or my way. Put it right here.
Preserve it, haven't they?
Yeah.
One of these things y'all got to answer talks about cannons.
Those have been, so those open up on the other side. Right. Those are like windows.
Yeah, well, I think it's blocked up, walled off now, but they would have been open where the cannons would shoot through. They got it walled off right now.
Look.
You see any fingerprints in any of these bricks?
Daddy, I take off mine when I do this, ready?
When we get back on the ferry, we'll sit down inside at one of them tables and we can answer a bunch of these things. Let's go around this way and see what's what. That's the gift shop.
Flying boat. So yeah, firing from the top. So I mentioned it on the boat, but I'll let you guys think through it for a second. So let's say that you are Major Anderson, You don't have that many cannons. You have about 60 cannons, but you can only fire about 10 of them with the men you got. So which one do you think would be better for just doing as much damage to the enemy as you can, no matter what happens to you? The top or the bottom?
Top.
I agree. What about protecting your men from the incoming cannon shots? The best cannon that was smoothbore, most of them would have been more in mile. Suddenly had to move over from Moultrie to Sumter. They brought the families with them.
There was two different kinds of sergeants. One was the silver one, which is the silver one. Did you have the good sergeant? Yeah.
Oh, look, guys.
Finally. Oh, I bet you this was used in World War II. Oh yeah, they would stand up and go. I bet you this had to be used in World War II. Look at the bunker. Like, come on.
World War II. Yeah.
Did you have a favorite thing about the Porter and the Fort, or just all of it?
I like all of it.
That's a good answer.
It's just, I like history.
Oh, cannot do this with gloves on.
I'm not sure. I think
All right, Atticus, what was your favorite part of the fort
All
today?
of it.
You gotta be
All of it?
specific.
No,
Raising the
that's-
flag, seeing something.
Waving the flag, seeing dolphins.
Did you guys get to see dolphins?
Yeah.
Good. Whoa, where are you going? I gotta give you a badge, man. I mean, unless you don't want some. You probably don't want it, do you? See, you got your aviator pin.
We went to the aircraft carrier yesterday.
You guys are doing all this stuff. All right. These badges are wooden. I'm gonna swear you in. So just like we did at Fort Moultrie, I'll come down to your level and make everything nice and level. All right, we got badges, but same thing. You raise your right hand, which is that one, and and repeat after me. We'll go fast because it's cool. I promise.
I promise.
To protect. And preserve. Important places. Important things. And important stories. Everywhere I go. Even if it's cold. High five. Yeah. Fort Sumter. Fort Sumter. Junior Rangers. Great job. Very good.
So what's the next sport we're gonna see you at?
Right?
Follow you wherever you go.
I go down to Fort Pulaski. I'll be there, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate it.
All right, my pleasure, y'all. You still have 7 minutes, so don't panic. Head towards the boat, but overall you're good.
Thank you.
It's good to see you again.
Thanks, Zach.
I can't even open.
Look for me on a YouTube channel somewhere.
Yeah.
Deck is clear. I'm headed to the case base.
Ernest Roots Farm.
Ernest Roots Farm.
Yeah,
R-O-O-T-S? Oh, Harvest Roots.
Ernest Roots.
Ernest Roots. Oh, that's a good name.
We got YouTube. We mainly do a farming, but we ship meat and stuff in Alabama.
Oh, okay.
But we do travel as well. Yeah, down here. Hey, warmer down here. Yeah.
So Fort Sumter was the beginning of the Civil War.
Yeah.
Who fired the shots?
The South fired on Fort Sumter. Fort Sumter was held by the North.
Look at this, Mama.
They took over. They fired from Fort Moultrie and then.
They ended up leaving Fort Moultrie and coming to Fort Sumter because it was more defensive.
So, what y'all guys think about Fort Sumter raising the flag up?
It was cool. I liked it.
I liked it. What do you think, Agus?
Liked it. I liked it. I love it.
You are very specific.
So some visitors use Fort Sumter as a layover stop to warmer weather. One species you may see is called the what?
Alright, so what y'all think about Fort Sumter?
Liked it.
Compare it to Moultrie. Which one was your favorite?
Moultrie, because Moultrie was bigger than Fort Sumter.
Bigger?
Yeah. And Moultrie had more stuff to say.
What do you think? I think they're both unique.
It was very, yeah, it was unique. It was just cold and windy and cold.
We got to see the same park ranger at Fort Moultrie as we did at Fort Sumter. I said that backwards. We saw the same park ranger that was at Fort Moultrie at Fort Sumter. Now we're heading to Cypress Gardens.
Just want to take it up this way so you can follow the white arrows on the trees.
Okay.
That's the first one, and if you keep to the white arrows, it's going to take you back to this dock.
Okay.
Just try to keep it under 45 minutes as best you can.
How's it going?
Good.
Down there?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, you get the very back seat. It'd probably be better if the two kids sit in the middle and you ma'am sit in the front.
Right. Just a second.
I'll keep a lookout for alligators, make sure they don't jump in the boat. Hey, can we get extra paddles? Hey guys, could we get 2 extra paddles?
Yeah, I'll get you.
All right, we'll come to the dock right there. Huh?
I think we're deeper now, aren't we? A little bit deeper?
Y'all just keep doing, I'll push us. Oh my word!
That small.
You literally have to duck. Here, right through there, that's where the Patriot was filmed. It's called Patriots Island.
Yeah, but where's the ruins?
I think that was probably just a prop. So this was all like rice field plantations. And I think after the Civil War, when all the slaves got freed, there's nobody that had to work it. So they couldn't do rice no more. So then somebody else ended up buying this and they planted all these trees in here for like a garden. That's what it said on YouTube anyway. Stroke, 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 stroke. The gazebo, broad walk, right there. Because you're working your muscles. There's a bamboo forest over somewhere. Okay. You recognize it? It was on the movie. It's where like they're standing on it and talking at the top.
That's all my duck.
Huh? Is there another bridge? I think this is the bridge.
Look at the dog. Let's go check it out. Gator country.
Yeah.
Gator country.
There's gonna be gators in these waters. It is 48 degrees on December 8th, and we're in the middle of the swamp. Is that the island the Patriot was filmed on? Yes, sir. Right there? Yes, sir. All right, I gotta get a picture of it. That one right over there? Okay, we misidentified the island then, way back there. Bet it would have been beneficial to have a guide telling us stuff. All right, So we misidentified the island out in the middle of the swamp. This is where the Patriots was filmed. The scene's out in the middle of the water. There's like a chapel. That's it.
There's all bricks and stuff on that.
No, that was all prop. What we saw in the movie last night. So the rescue gators are in here, she said? The gators are probably all the way underwater. Oh, it's nice and warm in here.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm getting one of these snakes when I grow up.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
When you get your own house.
Please do not touch the butterflies. Don't pick the flowers. Don't let any of the birds or butterflies outside. Got it? Fish.
You understand, Atticus? Put your hands in your pocket.
I think it's some moisturized rocks.
A lizard where?
Look.
I bet y'all wish y'all had a fishing pole.
I got this!
Pull off. There's the aircraft carrier. That's called not to scale. Marshmallows on the street.
But the bobcat, I can tell you, was hit by a...
Yeah, it is.
No, that's not.
That's a sandcastle.
Hit the wall, get beat. Oh, like that.
So what y'all think, guys?
I like it. I like the lights and the hot cocoa.
You did?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thanks, John. You ready?
All right, so it is day 6. This is our final day. We're heading home, but before we go home, we're gonna stop at Foley Beach, and the kids have been wanting to go find some shark teeth. So we're gonna swing in there, and then we're gonna stop at the Angel Oak Tree, which is the largest tree east of the Mississippi. We used to have a sapling from it, like, what, 5 years ago or so? And it died. So we're gonna try to pick up some acorns while we're there. So yeah, here we go. Last stop for the trip. Let's say bye-bye. So we're at Foley Beach, down here at the end of where the Lighthouse is at. It's a Foley. It's Foley Beach. Parking is very limited. Get here early if it's in busy season for sure. But it's 32 degrees December 9th. We're the only ones here. So we're gonna have the beach to ourselves. Maybe we'll find some shark teeth.
Daddy, which way do we go in at?
We go right here.
Well, let's just go back to the truck.
We drove all the way
No.
out here. You're coming down here.
I need socks on. I'm not gonna go without socks.
We had to go back to the truck, get Gus some socks. He had Crocs on. And then I ditched the hat. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's right over that hill there. Hey, let's get our picture with the lighthouse in the background. Yeah, we're all looking for shark teeth. There's a bunch of big shells. We don't know what we're looking for. You about got our titty shoes. Fort Moultrie. It's right that way. Their tracks. Goes off into the woods. Somebody painted a picture on the stone. I thought she found something cool. Shells. Two or something. Yeah, that is a neat line. That's a neat little spot. Just put more sticks around it if you can. I feel like we're gonna find something that's gonna be between here.
Find anything?
Look.
What's that?
The black, I think that's fossilized. Because one of the videos I watched said like there's something in the sand here that fossilizes and stuff and turns into black. Aggie's found a cave. Walking into it. A cave in the woods. The wind's not blowing in here.
What way do you to go? That way or this way?
Let's go this way. It feels a whole lot warmer in here because the wind's not blowing.
Yeah.
They the ones that went in here? Alright, we're heading back to the truck. Didn't find any shark teeth. We froze our tails off, but what did y'all find, guys?
Shells.
Bunch of seashells. Now we're heading to the truck and gonna go to Angel Oak Tree. Got a 45-minute drive to it. Oh wow, guys.
How close is it there?
Oak tree is estimated to be 400 plus years old. The life expectancy of an oak is approximately 700 to 1,000 years old. An oak tree rots from the inside and is fragile as it gets older. This tree height is 65 feet. The circumference is 31.5. When the city purchased the property in 1991, the circumference was 25.5. Area of shade is 17,000 square feet. Wow. This thing is huge. Jeez. Huh? I was an acorn. I fell from the original oak tree in October 2018. They decided to germinate me and was planted in this pot. It's 3-year-old. Look how they got the post propping the branches up. So big. Y'all see any acorns yet?
So the branch ranges are hollow.
Alright, this is a wrap for this video. We have spent 6 days and 5 nights in and around Charleston, and we have done a lot. We have not let the weather hold us back at all, but I don't believe we've even put a dent in what all we could have seen here. So it's definitely something we'd have to come back on a second trip. But we're going to kind of give a recap of kind of what we did, tips, favorite things we like to do, whatever. So I'm going to say a tip. I highly recommend using the My Google Maps app when you travel. Something I'll do from now on. Do research beforehand, create your own map, and pick where you want to go, restaurants, historical sites, whatever. You have your own little map, because like in Charleston, there's so much stuff. You could like waste a lot of time trying to figure out where to go, and waste a lot of walking steps trying to get to point A to point B. So knowing where you're going and then deviating where you need to, because as we did that on this trip, it really helps. You got anything?
Any tips? Probably come not in December.
We got colds.
It's cold and rainy, and I don't do cold and rainy. So that for me was not the best experience, but everything was great as far as what we got to see, the history of Charleston. I think my favorite was Boone Plantation. Just everything that we learned there from the enslaved people and what they had to endure. And then all of that history that was preserved over time for generations to come so that they may learn from past mistakes. And then the Pearl Harbor ceremony.
Oh, that was awesome.
That we got to experience in Yorktown. That was a very good experience.
Yeah, really enjoyed that.
So had we not come in December
on that specific day,
then we
would not have had that
experience. That. So it was pretty cool.
Uh,
Downtown Charleston was neat. The walking tour, just seeing a lot of these very old buildings. We had a gentleman, when we were reading a plaque, come up to us and invite us into his own home right there and show us some history in his own home, which was really neat. He was a fellow Alabama native, right?
Yeah, I think from Scottsboro. He said.
And so that was really neat to have him welcome us into our homes, his home. So a lot of neat experiences on this trip.
Yeah, on the tours, I highly recommend guided tours. You can learn a lot more and take in a lot more with people telling you what's what, learning the history. Especially with the kids, they get to really learn more. What's your thoughts?
I highly recommend going to the Yorktown. It's very, very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, tour guide to do that because you'll get lost in there.
Yes, you definitely will get lost. Another tip when you're in the cities, utilize the buses, the trolleys. There's a app or something. Figure out where they're at, download it, use that app, and track down buses. It's free. Here there was 3 buses that you ride on for free, and in Arkansas there was some free, and then Denver when we went there was some free. So utilize that and you hop on and off as you need. So I guess that's been my last tip.
Mm-hmm. Today we ended up with the beach. Again, if it was warmer weather, that would have been a nicer experience, but it was neat to go down there. And then we've ended with the Angel Oak Tree. So
I'm gonna say my favorite place I think would have been Fort Moultrie.
Yes.
It was big.
Yes, bigger than Fort Sumter.
Yeah, both of them had their own unique things, but Fort Moultrie wasn't rushed. We got to soak it all in, see the World War II bunker.
Yeah.
Spend as much time as we wanted to. Whereas Fort Sumter, you found a bunch of acorns.
6
acorns.
Good job, Agus.
Acorns we're going to try to plant from the Angel Oak Tree. Where was that?
Then Fort Moultrie.
Fort Moultrie. So
lots of bunkers.
Lots of bunkers. Fort Sumter, you had like an hour there. I wish you had another 30 extra minutes because I don't think we got to soak it all in because we had to rush through.
Well, 20 minutes of that was the boys helping hang the flag.
Oh yeah, true that. That was awesome. The boys got to lower the flag at Fort Moultrie and then raise a 32-star flag. There's no other one like that in the country at Fort Sumter.
Mm-hmm.
So all in all, it was a great experience. definitely would be a city would come back to one day.
We could come back to. We did Mobile 2 years in a row because we couldn't see it all. Actually, yeah, even last
Got swap arms.
Even last year we saw new things in Mobile, but we went last year specifically for the Pearl Harbor ceremony on the battleship last year.
So this year was on the Pearl Harbor ceremony on the Yorktown.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to figure out where we'll do a ceremony again.
In a few years.
In a few years.
Maybe not next year.
We've been talking about going to Boston, seeing the USS Constitution. That would be something maybe in a year or two. But Atticus, you got anything you want to say? We're wrapping it up. Did y'all have fun?
Yeah.
All right, so see y'all on the next one.
Let's go to Alabama and
Go
warm
home.
and see some sunshine. You go.
I can fall. Mama. Take one all right here.
I forgot to say, I'll add all the links to the places we went below in the description if you'd like to check them out. They'll be below. Say bye-bye, guys.
Bye. It's 4:10 our time. It is 5:10 Georgia time, which is where we are, South Carolina time, which is where we've been. And we've got how many hours left?
At least 4.
4 more hours. This is a long, long drive. I'm used to it. When I'm getting close to being done, we're almost there, and we're not almost home. So. Also, wintertime it gets darker faster. So, that makes it a little bit harder on these long drives, too.
Kids are done.
Done.